to New York City. The first thing that I did when I moved to New York City was I called my dad and said, Dad, I think I want to be an actor. He didn't know what that meant. Last time I said I wanted to be something, it was I wanted to be a bowler, so he got me a ball. At least that was tangible. But he said, hey, I think I might know an actor. Yeah, call him up. So I called up that actor. He was a really famous actor. He had a good career, and he said, hey, you can come over and hang out, ask me questions about the business. So I did, and we didn't ask questions about the business. We talked about wine and my tattoos and pasta and all this kind of stuff. And he said, well, if you're not doing anything next week, I got some closets you can clean out, some drawers you can organize. You might as well come back and work part-time. So I came back, took that opportunity, mind that, took that opportunity, didn't get paid nothing. Got paid a little bit more and then kept doing it. One day I found a script in a script closet, one that he had done before, that it was a one-man show. And I read the script, brought it back and said, we should do this play. He said, all right, sounds good. I'll act in it, you produce it. I didn't know what that meant, but how could I say no to the man? He was so nice. So we did it, and we had a hit, and we rolled on and on with that. But to summarize that question is, you have all the tools at your hand now through LinkedIn, through Facebook. If you want to move to a new city, you can go on LinkedIn or Facebook and see who knows friends and whose friends know friends, and literally just ask someone if they're open to connect you with them. That's the power of an authentic human connection. Is that if they trust me and you trust him, I can get to you by saying, Dr. Sulik, can you introduce me to him, a kind gentleman? I'm moving to a city. That's it. You have to be unafraid to ask for help. It's a give, ask kind of flow, that kind of thing. Cool. Got it.
So were you scared of moving, or were you just excited about all this?
Which chapter? College or
Just were you moving to New York just because scary big city and
big?
of course you not a bunch of people want to get there.
So
Scary or you like go there and scary to be there because you don't know anyone.
oh yeah.
And Chris, I want you to know this question is coming from a young lady who left everything she did in China to come to high school here.
Welcome. Welcome. What's that? She asked, was it scary moving? Was it scary? My girlfriend got bored. No, just kidding. Was it scary moving? Sorry. No. Was it scary moving to a new city? Well, yes. But the first thing I did was look up where all the University of South Carolina Gamecock people hang out on Saturdays to watch the football games, and I walked into that bar. Who was the first person I saw at that bar? Someone I ran cross country with, who went to the Hilton Head High School. That was it. Fear out. Is it still? Well, New York is the loneliest place in the world. I mean, you're literally surrounded by, I'll walk into the subway, and there's the same amount of people on one subway car, but you're not allowed to talk to them. Like, I can talk to you. I can be like, what's up, dude? That's it. You can't do that in New York City. You can't. So it's lonely as hell. So that's the importance of, like, growing something really just small and safe. If it's one relationship, great. If it's 10 relationships, great. If it's 1,900 relationships, that's a little scary. But the fear is there. But you take that fear and you use it as fuel. Every time someone lets me down, I take that, I cry however long I gotta cry, I compartmentalize it, I look at it, and I say, good, that just happened. Now I can run right through it. That's it. It's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna paint life like a rosy colored glasses. Life hurts at every corner. Death, failure, success hurts. Success is weird to muddle in the old mind. But as long as you manage that and look at it as an opportunity in itself, then you rock right through it. Are you still scared being here? Good. Have you met Ava Nixon? Good. Give her a hug, buddy. Great. Corey?
You know, out of this section, and I want to ask you one more question, but then anybody who wants to stay, Chris will be happy to sit down and talk with you. What is your message as we approach the Thanksgiving holiday? And then we can take this off.
The message, I mean, my message is just experiment with it. This is a cool holiday where you can just do whatever you want to do in terms of give, ask, thank, experiment. It's called the giving flow. My friend has a strategy called GATE that is based on the release of oxytocin when we give. So when we give, we feel happy. But if you think about it, if you're in a relationship where you're the only one giving and you don't allow the person to give back, you're robbing them of their oxytocin release. You're robbing them of their happiness. So, when you think about it, take this holiday opportunity as a time to play around with it. Give a little, ask a little, thank someone, experiment. That's about it.
One quick thing here before we go. You're about to celebrate with your 2006 classmates who are doing
Oh gosh.
this week. What does that mean to you?
Oh, 10 years.
I know. What does that mean to you?
Wow. It just, still in touch with everybody. It just means that literally, the people on your left and on your right, you're probably going to know a really long time. And you're going to be able to call them up and say, I'm having trouble in this area of my life, can you help me? So, I know some of you don't value some of your classmates, but the shocking thing is, those classmates might be the ones that you stay closest to in the long. It's called the strength of weak ties. I actually use this principle in every single one of my engagements I do. The strength of weak ties was a 44-page study commissioned by Johns Hopkins University. I can email it to you later. And it says that vital information is best passed in a weak tie situation. Right? So you're more apt to do a favor for someone you barely know than your best friend, because there's so much pressure with that favor. What if it doesn't work out? What if something goes wrong? So what I do is I maintain I'm that for a lot of other people. So if two people need to communicate about something, I'm the connection. I'm the strength of weak ties. I go in between. So if there's someone who's a weak tie that you're here with, they might be your strongest connection, most valuable connection going forward. Yeah. And we got to take a selfie. So I guess we'll wrap, and then whoever wants to stay can stay. But before we do that, can everybody just group together, please? Yeah.